Cognitive theory perspective continue. Julian Rother defined personality as a function of the individual experiences and the environment. To understand behavior, he focused on the interaction of the individual with his or her environment. The environment provides the stimuli, both painful and pleasurable. The individual response to the stimuli leads to either reinforce positive outcome or punishment negative outcome. The whole process becomes an experience. The individual learns from experiences. One learned that both pleasurable and painful experiences can lead to positive and negative outcomes. Julian B. Rother introduced the concept of generalized expectancy for control of reinforcement, more commonly known as locus of control. Locus of control refers to people's very general cross-situational belief about what determines whether or not they get reinforced in life. People lie in a continuum of internal locus of control and external locus of control. People with a strong internal locus of control believe that the responsibility for whether or not they get reinforced ultimately lies with themselves. Internalizer believe that success or failure is due to their own effort. They are master of their own destiny. On the contrary, externalizer believe that their reinforcement are controlled by luck, chance, or powerful others. They are the victims of fate. Therefore, they see little impacts of their own effort on the amount of reinforcement they receive. Rother provides an agent for personality change. Change the mindset of a person or change the environment the person is responding to, and behavior will change. Rother described personality as a relatively stable set of potentials for responding to situations in a particular way. Rother recognizes his theory. Rother categorizes his theory into four main components. They are: 1. Behavioral potential. Behavioral potential is the likelihood of engaging in a particular behavior in a specific situation. In other words, what is the probability that the person will exhibit a particular behavior in a situation? In any given situation, there are multiple behaviors one can engage in. For each possible behavior, there is a behavior potential. The individual will exhibit whichever behavior has the highest potential. 2. Expectancy. Expectancy is the subjective probability that a given behavior will lead to a particular outcome or reinforcer. How likely is it that the behavior will lead to the outcome? Having high or strong expectancy means that the individual is confident the behavior will result in the outcome. Having low expectancy means the individual believes it is unlikely that his or her behavior will result in reinforcement. If the outcomes are equally desirable, we will engage in the behavior that has the greatest likelihood of paying off. Expectancies are formed based on past experience. The more often a behavior has led to reinforcement in the past, the stronger the person's expectancy that the behavior will achieve that outcome. Now, 3. Reinforcement value. Reinforcement is another name for the outcomes of our behavior. Reinforcement value refers to the desirability of these outcomes. Things we want to happen, that we are attracted to, have a high reinforcement value. Things we don't want to happen, that we wish to avoid, and have a low reinforcement value. If the likelihood of achieving reinforcement is the same, we will exhibit the behavior with the greatest reinforcement value. 4. Psychological situation. Rotter believes that different people interpret the same situation differently. Again, it's people's subjective interpretation of the environment rather than an objective array of stimuli that is meaningful to them, and that determines how they behave. Contribution of the cognitive theories. 1. The theory has been demonstrated to make powerful prediction and has generated useful application in a large number of areas of human behavior. Probably the most significant contribution of social cognitive theory is its applied value. It enables us to understand complex behavior. Limitation. Cognitive theories cannot predict the specific behavior of an individual whose behavior varies with the situations.